Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready to learn something new today. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Gabe, and this week we have been with who? That's right, Patty. We have been with Patty, and we have experienced her adventure in Taipei. Let's learn some new key words today. The first one here is, well, there are three words. Cheer someone up. Cheer someone up. That movie cheered me up. It was funny and I laughed a lot.
Blame. Blame. Don't blame Susie. She didn't do it.
Hot dog. Hot dog. The school cafeteria is serving hot dogs for lunch today.
Trip. Trip. Chris is going on a trip. He'll be back next weekend.
Plan. Plan. Let's plan our weekend. What do you want to do?
Well, let's plan to say these key words again, and let's do it right now. The first one is cheer someone up. Cheer someone up.
Blame. Blame.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Trip. Trip.
Plan. Plan.
Okay, friends, let's take a trip over to Eddie. Eddie.
Yeah.
Hello, Eddie.
Here to see you.
So this is a hot dog?
Well, look at that. Eddie has a hot dog.
Yes.
Woof. Woof.
What do you know? No.
No.
It's food. It's a kind of food.
Oh.
It's not a real dog.
Woof.
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay, I'm just playing around.
Okay, Eddie, okay.
All right.
So you want today's mission?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Today's mission. Where was Roger at 2 o'clock?
Where was Roger at 2 o'clock?
Let's go find out in our lesson right now.
Dear Journal, I had a really great day yesterday. Grandma and Roger took me to Taipei, and we went out with Daisy. I was sad because I missed home. They all knew that, so they took me to do some American activities. That really cheered me up. We went to a mall in Taipei. We ate at an American restaurant and then rode on the Ferris wheel.
Well, Patty is writing in her journal. She says they ate at an American restaurant and rode on the Ferris wheel. Now, rode looks kind of like a familiar word, right, Andrea?
Well, that's true. Here we see road, R-O-D-E. Now, rode is the past tense of the verb ride. You can say, I like to ride on the Ferris wheel, or yesterday, I rode the Ferris wheel.
Good. Yesterday I rode the Ferris wheel. Yesterday I rode my bike. Well, Patty is writing here. She says at the beginning that she missed home. When you miss something, that means you really want to be there. You are thinking about it a lot. You miss it. Andrea, when you miss home, what do you miss about your home in Canada?
Well, I miss the people at home in Canada. I miss my family. I also miss some of the food that I eat in Canada and some of the things that I used to do there.
So it's nice when something can cheer you up here, right?
Exactly. It's always nice to be cheered up.
Well, friends, let's look at these words. Cheer someone up. Say that again. Cheer someone up. Do you know that cheer means happiness? So when you cheer someone up, that means you make them happy or give them happiness.
If someone is sad, you can try to cheer them up. When you cheer the person up, they go from being sad to being happy.
So Patty was a little sad, but then her friends and Grandma cheered her up. They did something special with her.
Something interesting happened to us after we got off the Ferris wheel. A man came to us. He said somebody bumped into him at 2 o'clock and spilled soda all over him. This man blamed Roger for spilling his drink, but Roger couldn't have done it. The Ferris wheel ride is 17 minutes long. We got on at 1:53 and got off at 2:10. Roger was on the Ferris wheel at 2 o'clock.
Aha! So we find out that it could not have been Roger. But friends, we also found the answer to today's mission. The question is, where was Roger at 2 o'clock?
Where was Roger at 2 o'clock? Well, friends, we know that Roger was on the Ferris wheel at 2 o'clock.
Yes, Patty wrote, we got on at 1:53 and got off at 2:10. Now you can get on something that you are riding, and when you're finished riding, you get off. We have the verbs get on and get off.
That's right, you get on and get off. Or if you're going in a car, you can say you get in the car and then you get out of the car. So get on, get off, get in, get out.
Okay, well, thank you, Gabe. We better get going and learn our key word here. It is the verb blame. Blame. Now, when you blame someone, that means you say that they did something wrong.
That's right. Friends, if something bad happens and I say that Andrea did it, that means I'm blaming Andrea for doing the bad thing.
But Gabe, you're not really blaming me for anything, right?
Andrea, no, of course, we're teaching.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Well, we do know that the man blamed Roger for spilling his drink on him. But of course, he blamed the wrong person. It was not Roger.
No, it was not Roger. Well, we don't know who it was. We don't know who the man can really blame. But if you don't know who did the wrong thing, try not to blame anybody.
When we told the man all of this, he felt really bad. He apologized and bought Roger a hot dog. After all the excitement, we made it just in time for our movie. I really had a lot of fun on our trip to Taipei. Grandma and Roger were really sweet to plan this day for me. I really love my family. And I'm thankful for good friends like Daisy too. Homesick no more, Patty.
Gabe?
Yes?
Gabe, what are you doing?
Well, I'm planning a trip and I'm looking for something.
Okay. Gabe, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for my hot dog. There it is. Here is my hot dog. I'm hungry.
Gabe, that's interesting. You put your hot dog in your bag because you're planning a trip?
Well, no, I was putting other things in the bag and the hot dog got put in there too. I didn't notice I did it. Anyway, I have my hot dog now. I can go ahead and eat my lunch.
And you can also go ahead and start today's lesson.
Oh, that's right. Well, let's look at this word. The word is hot dog. 2 words, hot dog. A hot dog is a kind of food that you eat. And especially in America, hot dogs are popular in America.
That's true. Hot dogs are popular food to eat. Well, as Patty writes her journal, we found out that the man bought Roger a hot dog He wanted to apologize for blaming Roger.
That was really nice of him to buy Roger a hot dog. Hot dogs are good. Well, friends, Patty is writing in her journal, and she says that she had a fun trip. Friends, let's look at this word trip. Say it again. Trip. A trip is a time you take to go somewhere. I am planning a trip. That means I'm planning to go somewhere.
Yes, when you take a trip, that means you go away from your home for a short time. You can take a trip to a different city or to a different country.
And many times when you take a trip, you need to plan. Let's look at this word. Say it with me. Plan. Plan. When you plan something, that means you prepare to do it. I am planning for my trip.
Movie Minute.
Today on Travel Hualien, we are visiting Pine Garden. Pine Garden is on the right side of Meilun Mountain in Hualien County. Pine Garden was built in 1942 and 1943. During World War II, it was an office used by the Japanese. Today, Pine Garden is a cultural center. The center has 2 floors with galleries and classroom spaces. Pine Garden is named after the pine trees that are around the building. There are more than 60 of them. They stand tall like big green umbrellas. You can walk around the forest. If you go at the right time, you might find pine cones on the ground. They fall from the pine trees every year. The scenery is beautiful in Pine Garden. Bring your camera. You can take pictures of the big trees, the bright blue ocean coast, and the sky. Pine Garden also has many different activities for visitors. You can go to classes to learn more about art and history. Next time you're in Hualien, plan to come to Pine Garden. Join us next time on Travel Hualien.
Conversation Replay.
Dear Journal, I had a really great day yesterday. Grandma and Roger took me to Taipei, and we went out with Daisy. I was sad because I missed home. They all knew that, so they took me to do some American activities. That really cheered me up. We went to a mall in Taipei. We ate at an American restaurant and then rode on the Ferris wheel. Something interesting happened to us after we got off the Ferris wheel. A man came to us. He said somebody bumped into him at 2 o'clock and spilled soda all over him. This man blamed Roger for spilling his drink, but Roger couldn't have done it. The Ferris wheel ride is 17 minutes long. We got on at 1:53 and got off at 2:10. Roger was on the Ferris wheel at 2 o'clock. When we told the man all of this, he felt really bad. He apologized and bought Roger a hot dog. After all the excitement, we made it just in time for our movie. I really had a lot of fun on our trip to Taipei. Grandma and Roger were really sweet to plan this day for me. I really love my family. And I'm thankful for good friends like Daisy too. Homesick no more? Patty.
Calendar phrase.
Okay, Andrea, friends, I'm going.
Gabe, where do you want to go?
Well, I will figure that out later, but I'm going.
Gabe, But where do you want to go?
Andrea, fine. I won't go anywhere. I don't know where I want to go. Maybe I'll stay right here and we'll talk about today's
Calendar phrase.
The phrase is, where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go?
If your friend is going somewhere, or they want to go somewhere, or if you want to go somewhere, but you don't know where, then you can ask, well, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Well, right now, Gabe,
Yeah?
I want to go and learn more about our calendar phrase.
Oh, sounds good. Let's go there right now.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? I'm so bored. Can we go somewhere? Sure. Where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know. Where do you want to go? Well, can we go shopping? No, I went shopping last night. Well, where do you want to go? Let's go watch a movie. Okay, I will see what is playing. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
Well, friends, I know where I want to go right now. I want to go talk to Eddie because he has a question for us. Eddie,
Yes.
did you eat your hot dog?
Oh, yes. It was great. Woof.
That's
Eddie.
good. All right, Eddie, what's the question?
Okay. The question of the day. Would you like to see an IMAX movie? Why? Or why not?
Would you like to see an IMAX movie? Why or why not?
Yes, I would like to see an IMAX movie. I would like to watch a movie on a very big screen.
That sounds exciting. Friends, thank you for joining us here today on Let's Talk in English on PTS, where learning English can be fun.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Woof.